Hey YouTube, what's going on? I'm back with another video. So today we'll be talking about why is self-improvement important for me, and it should be important for you too. So for me, self-improvement is the overall growth, the development of oneself into being their highest possible self. So, on a daily basis, I am on the quest of developing myself in various ways by different means and so on. No human being is perfect. We will never be perfect. Only God is perfect. And so I'm not aiming to be perfect either, but I'm just on the journey to improve upon myself, to be more holistic, to be more wiser, to develop mentally and spiritually, emotionally, financially, all the different ways and avenues of my life. So, by doing so, I have taken on the persona, I have taken on the practice of being a continuous learner. So, I envision myself as being someone who continues to learn every single day, whether by reading or listening to some affirmations, some interviews by successful people, of podcasts, and different means of attaining new knowledge and insights on different topics. So by doing this, especially for young women, young ladies, I implore you to not only be focused on gathering knowledge of popularity or pop culture, be more focused on your overall intellect and changing your mindset, growing spiritually, and ensuring that you have some form of growth in your life. When you become such a person, you begin to have a changed mindset. You begin to have a better understanding of the world, a better understanding of people, how to interact with people, how to navigate this life. And as a result of that, you begin to handle situations much better. Life becomes a much simpler and more easier way of managing, the different stresses and so that we may have. So it is important that you continue to learn and read as much as you can, listen to very informative and engaging discussions, because that's where you gather information. There are particular subjects or topics that may interest you, and I encourage you to subscribe to different channels or pages or so on that would provide you, follow different persons, successful people who will motivate you and encourage you to become a more holistic person. Self-development is a very wonderful thing. It makes your life so much easier. You're able to navigate life stresses on a daily basis because you become aware, you're knowledgeable. You know where to get information, you know how to access information. And if you do not know the information, you know who to go to get the information and how to apply it, how to utilize it. So this is a means for me to improve myself every single day on a daily basis. There are some aspects that I need to definitely work on. Spirituality needs to be improved in terms of my religious beliefs and so on. So I tend to definitely navigate that, but you realize that in this life there's so much that you can do, so much that you can learn. There are different aspects of your life that need improvement, and as a result of this, you try to learn as much as possible and make the improvements where necessary. So for me, self-improvement is again a wonderful thing that I am on chart. I'm on a course to actually improve upon, and I implore everyone to do it, because it's not that we are created for us to remain one stage or one place all the time. It is important for us to grow, to develop, to move from stage 1 to stage 2 to stage 3. And just as a baby is born as a blank slate and he or she becomes developed from being a newborn into being a baby and into a toddler, and it goes on and on and on from stage to stage. He's born as a baby, as a newborn, and he or she moves from month 1, 2, 3 up the ladder into becoming a toddler, and from that stage moving into adolescence and being a young adult and so on. It is therefore also important, even though you have reached that stage and you may think that, okay, I'm an adult now, I do not need to improve anymore. You actually do. I have seen where it has definitely worked for me, and because of that, it is something that I continually practice. I try to receive the criticisms and compliments of different people, but it's also important for us not to get too high off praises and compliments, and not to get too low off criticisms. So do not get too high-minded from compliments of or from compliments and praises, and do not get too low from or of criticisms. So I definitely believe that self-improvement is important, and that's another reason why I chose to start this channel, to document my growth and my improvement. One of them being in public speaking. I wish to be able to articulate my points more easily, more freely, on camera and in front of large audiences. So that's definitely a skill that I want to better master, public speaking. And I also think that this is a good opportunity to do so, being on YouTube, such a platform. I will definitely be continuing to post videos and to see and measure in order to compare where I'm at now, and in a couple months or years, how I have grown, and actually actualized my dream of speaking on camera. With these points, I do believe that we should all endeavor to practice self-improvement. Self-improvement is also important to me, being a young mother, and I wish for my children to use this platform also to see my growth, whether I am here or I am away. I also want my children to use this platform to see my growth, whether I am here or have passed away. They can use it as a means of identifying that self-improvement was important to my mother, and therefore I will take on a similar path to improve upon myself daily, to become a holistic human being. And by doing so, you're not only becoming a holistic human being, but you're also improving upon yourself, making yourself more, what's the word, marketable, and a greater contributor to the wider society. So definitely think about self-improvement, especially for young ladies coming up in the world. Learn as much as you can, be involved in clubs and societies, have a mentor in wonderful social groups, learn public speaking, learn the different skills that you can in order to transform yourself to be more whole, to be more developed, and to actualize yourself as a human being and for your own growth and development. If you like this video, remember to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for watching.